Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to do the evaluation on the new 6 characters from 1997 Japan uniform characters. I couldn't do part 1 version, but I'll try to do it I don't know when, but I will. But today I have also included Wakabayashi 1997. Yeah, together with the part 2 characters, because I wanted to show you how good Morisaki is by comparing him with Wakabayashi. So that's the reason why I brought Wakabayashi in this evaluation, okay? So first up is, on the left is Ishizaki, and on the right is Urabe. So are these guys good? Well, look at Ishizaki. He's really edgy on block. His block after the it's all in Japanese, passive, but he has nationality linked Japan, and he gets 10% boost if all the characters you're using as a starter is Japanese. So that means if you put like one Roberto instead of another Japanese, you lose 1% for this Ishizaki. That's how this passive works. So if you get this maximum 10%, his block power will become 13k. 13k. This is good. I think this guy is number 1 blocker in terms of the original stats. Yeah. But on top of that, he gets 10% boost, so he's gonna be a really strong blocker. But of course, he has his weakness. I think he's gonna be really good Ishizaki, but his tackle and interception, as you can see, is like around 9,000. So there are ways to overcome this character from opponent point of view. What you have to do is like do a field pass above him. Right, his interception will probably not be able to cut a good passer's pass. Or you can match up against him and do a strong dribble, right? Or even 1-2. So there are ways to overcome this character, but when it comes to block, you should not shoot like mediocre shot against him, because he'll probably get it all. Yeah. And if your dribble is like not that strong, his block might even take that. So that's how strong this guy's block is. Yeah. And also his team skill, it's agility Japanese 17%. This is the second character to have 17% for agility Japanese, next after Tsubasa that came in part 1. So for those who successfully got that Tsubasa, if you put him together with this Ishizaki, you already have 34% agility Japanese with just 2 slots. This is strong, and I assume that there's gonna be part 3, because there haven't been like Misaki or Wakashimazu yet, so there should be part 3, right? Or they might say something like Dream Transfer, I don't know what, but there should be more Japanese to come. And there is a high possibility that this new character will also have this same team skill. And when that happens, you will be able to build 51% agility Japanese. Of course, this team skill has its pros and cons. Its con is unlike the past 15% team skills, where you had like also it was able to also boost non-Japanese, only 5% or 7%, but it did boost other characters as well. But this one, it doesn't boost any non-Japanese characters. So if you put all 3 of these team skills, that means if you put like Roberto or like Oiran, they will not have any team skills on, so they're gonna be basically useless. So that's gonna be the weakness. But still, you know, this game, what's important is to make good characters good, like strong forward, like Fest Hyuga, for example, or Fest Wakashimazu. Yeah, if these, or even Fest Tsubasa or the 97 Tsubasa, because now Ishizaki, this guy, with his hidden ability, Tsubasa will get 5% additional boost, right? So if you look at this Ishizaki from Tsubasa, this Ishizaki, putting just this Ishizaki will boost him by like 7%, 2% additional from the team skill, and 5% from this hidden ability. Plus, he also does 1% to all Japanese. That's 8 from Tsubasa point of view. And he does minus 3% to opponent forward. He's defender, so it really makes sense. This guy is everything, all the skill is like really everything makes sense. His agility Japanese, he has Japanese link as passive, right? And his team skill is agility Japanese 17. So you would want to put as many Japanese as possible. So the link is, it really matches. And his hidden abilities are Tsubasa 5%. There's agility Fest Tsubasa or 97 Tsubasa, that's agility. And he does 1% up to Japanese. It makes sense. And because he's a defender, he minuses 3% to opponent forward. That is damn big. Everything really links, what he has. So this guy, what's sad about this Ishizaki, or not this Ishizaki, but how things are working now, is that unlike before when the first year Ann was here, right, when 2018 characters came, it was much easier for me to say, oh, this Ishizaki is OP, his face block is super strong, his block stats is super strong, this guy is a must-have. It was easy, way easier for me to say this. But today, since there's been many like fest or collection characters, this Ishizaki, of course, is good, but there's also Fest Ishizaki or Dream Collection Ishizaki as well. So the difference between the existing Ishizaki versus this new Ishizaki is not as big as it used to be. Because of course, even after this guy came out, Fest Ishizaki or Dream Collection Ishizaki, they have their own pros, right? So I wouldn't say this is way better, this is the best Ishizaki in the game. I'm not gonna say that. Well, I think I have to say this guy probably is at the moment because of hidden ability being so good and team skill. But if you just compare Ishizaki to character by character, I would say Fest Ishizaki is better. So it's really hard. And even Dream Collection Ishizaki, it's also agility, but he has interception, auto intercept, which is really good. Like I said, for him, there's weakness. You can do a field pass above him, and it's not hard to get over this guy. So, but Dream Collection, he has auto intercept, so it's annoying. But what would be best with this Ishizaki is if you get Jito that came together with him this time. He's also agility. So if you put someone like Jito together with this Ishizaki, Jito is a good interceptor, whereas this Ishizaki is a good blocker. So I think these two will follow each other up, cover each other up. So I think that would be the best way to construct your agility Japanese team today. Yeah, but this guy, as I said, is really strong. His S block is 4 for 55, new face block, and at the end, if you multiply that by the block stats, it's going to be 59k, which is really strong. Really strong. Yeah. So that is Ishizaki. And next up is on the right, Urabe. This guy has tenacity as passive. So he doesn't get any stats boost. But his hidden ability is like crazy. He has, combination Ishizaki, 77% boost. 77, dude. This is crazy, right? Yeah, so, but the thing is, this only activates by 20%. So 1 out of 5 times, this will activate. So maybe once in one match, or maybe, probably once in one match average. Yeah, so if 77% boost happens, his best skill is tackle, stats is tackle, right? It's gonna be like 19k. But if you're in an actual match, he also gets team skill buff and everything. So he's gonna go almost 30k or something, probably. So that's how strong this guy is gonna be. But the thing is, it's really gamble. You don't know if this is gonna activate. If you're unlucky, right, you won't get any. You won't activate this even once in one match if you're unlucky. So it really is a gamble. But if it does, if for example you're in a situation where opponent Schneider is all alone and you only have Urabe on him and you're like, oh my god, he's gonna shoot no fire 99 and my Wakabayashi can't get it or whatever. But if this activates, he might be your savior. Well, he won't probably be able to block nail fire, but if he's a bit far, you might be able to tackle to stop his Kaiser dribble, right? So yeah, that could happen. And he also has DMF or DF plus 1%, which is good. And this is good. Non-Japanese opponent minus 3%. This is good. this is gonna be really annoying for the European or South American opponent characters. So yeah, this guy again is good. And unlike Ishizaki or other characters, there's not many SSR Urabes around there. So of course, there's the WY 13% Urabe, the super sub. That's not bad. It's good. It's good. But you could only use him from second half. And his team skill is good. But this guy, I think he has red Japanese 17. So I think this guy is even better. So I would say more than Ishizaki, it's easier for you to determine to use this Urabe rather than the existing Urabe. Yeah, for this Urabe. Yeah. So that's my Urabe's evaluation. And next up is from the left, Jito in the center, Nita on the right, Sora. Yeah. So how are they? This Jito, look at his stats. He has full power boost, so he gets 20% when the full power is on. So this is really limited, you know. If the full power is not on, his stats will all become like 10,000 or less. But once the full power is on, everything exceeds 10k. Plus, it's even better than 10k. It's almost like 11k or better, you know. And his interception is 12k. So this is of course good. And I found out that this guy's stats is like really close to 2018 skill Jito. He had the same skill, right? That interception skill, which is really good. It's 475 at level 99. So out of all the Jito's skills, this is the best. 475. Jito doesn't have that good skill yet at the moment. His like block is like 440, or high power block is 450, or like, yeah. No, wait. How about Fess Jito's tackle? I forgot. Maybe that was pretty strong. I forgot. But anyways, this is strong. And when the full power is on, and if you do this interception 475 at level 99, it's gonna become 57k, which is good. So like I said for Ishizaki, if you use him together with Ishizaki, I think you could cover each other up. This guy is really good on interception. Ishizaki is good on block. So yeah, I think it's a good balance. And this guy is really similar to 2018 Green Jito. Not only the skill, but also the construction, how the stats are built. That 2018 Jito was also good at interception. His interception was, I think, 12.2k. So it's really similar. And his block, that 2018's block was a bit weaker than this, but tackle was better than this. So it's like the opposite in terms of tackle and block. So it's really similar. So it's about whether you like full power boost or forward killer. Yeah, that's the only difference, I think. That's how you should look at this character. And of course, the type is different. The team skill is different. So yeah. But this guy, he has agility Japanese 15% if you have 8 or more agility, right? So this guy's team skill, of course, is good. If you now already have Wakabayashi, so you have 2 of these skills, and I'm sure there's gonna be part 3. So there's gonna probably be another one of these, and if you can put 3 of these, it's gonna be really strong. You can put 3 characters. That's whoever, anybody, like even like Red Santana or Espadas. You can put anybody and they still get 45, so that's super good. And yeah, so this guy I would say is really good. And center Nita. So this guy has auto intercept 70%, although he is forward. So this guy is really unique, but he has a fairly good shot. It's 11,361. This is better than Fess Nita, by the way. A little bit better than Fess Nita. Fess Nita had like 11,111. So it's 11111. So this guy is a bit better. But today, you know, with all the Fess goalkeepers and everything, it's gonna be tough for this Nita to score, I think. But how to use him is probably get opponents matchup against opponent matchup, or either get a field pass by using auto intercept against opponent defenders. Because defenders don't have good offensive stats other than Soda or maybe Misugi. So, or Pierre. So that's the way to use him. So I think if you're going to use this Nita, you'll probably definitely need to put a striker forward who could score like Hyuga or like Masao. And you could put him as a defensive forward. And what you do is put pressure against opponent defense at a really high position, and then you can get the ball away from the defender and pass right away to like Hyuga or someone, and you could create another chance of making a goal. So that's probably how you use him. So it's really unique. He's not a pure forward, I would say, but someone like him, if there's one forward like this in like a 3-top formation, it's gonna be really annoying. I would say this guy is gonna be really annoying. Yeah. So that's Nita, and on the right is Soda. This Soda is even more unique because although he's a defender, his best stats is dribble, and he has main skill Razor Dash, which is a dribble skill. This skill itself isn't that strong. It's only 405 at level 99. It's not that strong. If you think about like Diaz dribble, which is like 490, it's way lower. But as a defender, if you have this good stats, and he also has dribble and pass S skills, the way I think to use him is he also has the passive, the new passive, where he boosts full power gauge by 25% if he wins one matchup, right? So how to use him is not to use him as defender, actually, I think. So what you do is you match up against when this Soda has the ball, look at your opponent. If the opponent is using someone like Rage Schneider or like Roberto or around forward or AM, then definitely this Soda should go up to that guy, match up, and use dribble or pass to boost the full power gauge by 25%. That's how you use him. Like if you're lucky and the opponent is using like Rage Schneider and then OMF Roberto, for example, what you should do with this Soda is match up first against Schneider and do dribble or something and pass that Schneider, and then match up against Roberto and do another dribble or pass, and you'll boost half the full power thing meter to up to 50% already with just 2 matchup, and you're winning. You still have the ball. This is damn crazy. So I think this Soda is really strong. But the thing is, like if you're, for example, using like a mixed Japan team, and you're using one defender Oiran because you want to use the get advantage of the what is it called, Asia boost hidden ability, and you're using this Soda, and you only have 3 defenders. You only have a pure defender like Ishizaki or someone. There's gonna be only one pure defender. This is not good. How to use this Soda is, you have to know that at least you have 2 or more pure defenders, and maybe as another defender you could use this Soda. And this Soda, another thing that's good about this Soda is like when you like catch opponent's shot with a goalkeeper, and this goalkeeper randomly passes to your character, right? There are cases where the goalkeeper passes to defender, and most of the defenders don't have good offensive skills or stats. So you might lose your ball again there. But with this Soda, you can dodge the opponent forwards. So that's good. Yeah, I think I like this Soda, actually. It's really unique. So that is Soda. And last but not least, Morisaki, together with Wakabayashi on the left. This both 97 version. So these characters are like this. So they're both weighted on catch. Wakabayashi can do both, basically. But Morisaki is really weighted on catch. And he's super sub. So you can only use him from second half. You wouldn't want to use him from first half. It's not going to be good. And that means you need another goalkeeper that can do good for the first half. But the thing about this Morisaki is, if you calculate him, first of all, his GGK catch is only 400 at level 99. This is too weak. Don't use your black ball on this skill. It's not good. No way. Because today, all the other goalkeepers have like 500 skill. It's just too low compared to these top tier skills. So don't do that. Morisaki, there's already Dream Collection who has 485 SGGK. So if you're going to use this Morisaki, you should definitely give that SGGK to him and then raise that skill. But the thing is, actually, Dream Collection Morisaki is better than this Morisaki. That DC Morisaki because he has what is it called? Full body stand. At the beginning, when his skill is boosted, his overall catching stats with SGGK level 99 is 71 and above. but this guy is 66 or 67 almost. So this is like not that great, you know. So, and he can only be used from second half. So it's difficult. I think, and sorry, this guy is skill, not agility. I made a mistake. And he does not red Japan 17, it's green Japan 17. Okay? So I think the team skill is really good. So how to use him? The best way to use him is probably use him as a sub of Fes Wakabayashi in green team. With his team skill, it's gonna be really good. And yeah, that's the way. So it's hard, you know, if you already have Dream Collection Morisaki, you would want to definitely give that skill to him, but that Dream Collection Morisaki is actually better than this Morisaki. So if you only have one Dream Collection Morisaki, I would not give that skill yet. It's just too dangerous. This guy is weaker. I would just use him as a sub of Fes Wakabayashi. Who cares about the skills? Just use him, put him on bench for the team skill. That is probably the best way to use him for now. Yeah. And this Wakabayashi is really like an upgraded version of 2018 Wakabayashi. His safety zone, he has way better stats than 2018. And not way, but a better stats. And he could do both punch and catch. And as you can see on the bottom, when PSGGK level 99 is on, his overall stats is 74.7k with safety zone. Right? And even with this God, whatever SGGK, it's 73k, which is not bad. It's good, right? And even with SGGK, it's almost 70k. So it's a little bit weaker than Fes Wakabayashi, but it's different, you know, the passive is totally different. Fes Wakabayashi was non-Japanese killer, whereas this is safety zone. So the way to use it is so different that it's hard to directly compare. So comparing to Fes Wakashimazu is the same story. You can't directly compare. But the problem with this Wakabayashi is the stamina. Although he's a catch goalkeeper, his stamina is super low. So if the opponent keeps shooting at you, this guy is not gonna last. But whereas Wakashimazu, who is another agility goalkeeper, he's punch character. So he doesn't, you know, he doesn't have weakness around like spam shots. So he's really, I have to say, if you had to compare these two, I would say Wakashimazu is better. It's easier to use, right? This Wakabayashi, you have to control the stamina. Maybe sometimes you have to use punch and stuff to control your stamina. So it's gonna be hard. But whereas Wakashimazu, you just keep on doing that best punching skill all the way, and you still can last the full game. So yeah, that's the thing. But this Wakabayashi, as you can see, is really top tier goalkeeper for sure. It's as strong as Wakashimazu Wakabayashi, Fes, but it's just different. Yeah. So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet. And the 2017 Part 2 Japan, Jito, Soda, Ishizaki, that gacha that I just evaluated for global is coming up soon. Alright, so stay tuned. Please do subscribe so that you know. Alright, thanks for watching and bye.